Hi everyone, welcome to Cache Walks. We're in Whitby at the moment and we're off to find Jet.
And we'll explain to you what Jet is and why we're after it as we go along. Whitby is a town on the northeast coast of England. We're staying for 4 nights at the Jet Black Jewel Hotel on Skinner Street, in keeping with the name of our cache walk. Right, we're heading off early this morning. See if we can find some jet. No one about.
It's lovely and cool too, isn't it?
It is. Oh, we're off jetting. It's a new word for me.
You've been mudlarking, geocaching and now jetting.
That's right. Finding jet is called jetting. Let's hope we find something. Be good down on the beach anyway, even if we don't.
Yes.
Down past Flowergate, United Reformed Church. Hear the seagulls.
Yes. They're relentless, aren't they?
They started at 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Nice hearing them though, I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, they were good, weren't they? Whitby Jet is a gemstone. It is fossilised wood, formed 180 million years ago during the Jurassic era. Whitby Jet was a popular material for jewellery in Roman Britain from the 3rd century onwards and is still used today. Right, just on 7 o'clock in the morning. So we should be down, one of the first on the beach hopefully. There's a mountain warehouse just down in front of us. Might call in and see if I can get a new pair of running shoes. I brought my old running shoes thinking they'd be more comfortable, but they're just too old. We've had to super glue the soles twice, trying to keep it going. But I think it's time for a new pair, so we might call in there later. Oh, getting narrow downhill, isn't it?
Yes, like the roads that we used to drive down.
Yeah. Watch out for cars.
Yeah.
Down past the Golden Lion, an Irish pub.
A chocolate box.
Yeah. That looks nice.
It does.
Oh, seagulls again. Gee, they're noisy. There's the bridge we've got to go across to get to the beach.
Yeah, it's great.
Over the bridge to get to the beach. Lots of yachts around and fishing boats.
Yeah.
Not sure what the significance of that polar bear is up there.
Bit hot for him today. Or yesterday, the day before.
Okay, nice little bookshop here, the Little Fox Coffee and Bookshop.
Yeah.
And there's a quote from C.S. Lewis up there. Someday you'll be old enough to start reading fairy tales again. That's nice. Up past the shop selling jet jewellery.
Yes.
By lunchtime this street will be absolutely packed with people.
Yeah.
We're going to come back and have a look at the jet jewellery later. Once we've found our own piece of jet. Do you think, Lynn?
Yes, sounds good.
Hopefully. Yet another shop selling jet jewellery.
Yeah, there's a lot.
They sure are. Another one across the street there.
Yeah, we'll look at that one passing.
Oh, Lynn's off to have a look. Hard to choose. Here are the famous steps going up to the church at the top on the hill. A Dracula place. We won't be going there today, but we may try a bit later on. another day. Today it's down to the beach. Interesting little street here, Lynn.
Henrietta Street.
Yeah. Boy, this is what, Victorian, do you think? Looks a bit like Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Here you can see some pieces of jet that have been put between the cobblestones. And here we go, down to the beach. Tide looks like it's still quite in.
It does, doesn't it?
I think we're just too early.
Yeah, that's all right.
Never mind. Might have to sit around and wait a bit.
Yeah, better to be too early than too late.
Yep, we want to be first on the beach, don't we?
Looks like we will be.
You never know when we go around the corner. It might be better.
Yeah, it could be.
Nope.
Nope.
Tide's still way too far in.
Yeah.
Oh. How many hours do you think we're going to have to wait?
That's pretty cool, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it does look cool. I reckon we've got a couple of hours at least.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
You think?
Yeah. Oh well, we've got
Should we go and look at the
Yeah,
lighthouses?
we've got plenty to do, so
Yeah, we'll go and look at the lighthouses while we wait, shall we?
yeah.
It's nice being down here in the morning.
Yeah, it is.
And look, there's a lovely view out over the town.
Yeah, it's picturesque, isn't it?
Sure is. I love these little seaside villages and towns, eh?
Good jigsaw puzzle
Yeah.
photo there.
During the 18th and 19th centuries, Whitby was one of the main trading ports on the east coast. Two cool lighthouses here. They used to serve as a fixed pair of lights to warn the dangers of Whitby Rock. Looks to be made of sandstone blocks, doesn't it? Let's fly the drone up for a closer look.
This one is the East Lighthouse, built in 1855. It's 16.5 metres or 54 feet high, and yes, it's made of local sandstone. Let's fly over to the West Lighthouse, built in 1831. It's the taller of the two at 25.5 metres or 84 feet high. You can see the church mentioned in the Dracula novel on the skyline. From up here we get a great view over Whitby and its harbour. Here's the fishing boat heading out. We'll follow it out. Looks like the tide's still in. The view from the drone has shown us that we can walk along the beach to the west of the town, so we will land and walk over to see if we can find jet there.
Alright, down onto the sand, and we'll go along and have a look.
Looks like these are promising.
Right, we bought a little bit of wet and dry sandpaper from New Zealand, just a little sample, because we're told that's the way to test it.
So
we're looking for a brown mark, not a black mark.
okay. Well, any mark.
No mark on that one, so it's, I don't know what that is, but it's not yet.
Okay. It's a black
mark. So
That's-
it's probably coal. Really hard, Lynn. That's a bit brownish.
It is brown, eh?
I might keep that bit.
Yeah.
Pass it to me, I'll keep the bits that we think might be jet. Okay, on to see if we can find some more. We can see the beach huts in the far distance, and our notes say that we go past the beach huts and then start looking in the seaweed on the sand, if there's any. Because apparently the seaweed has the same sort of dropout place as jet. So when the waves come in carrying the seaweed and the jet, they tend to both land on the beach in the same place, same specific gravity. So that should be interesting when we get along there. A little bit of a walk. But it's lovely down here in the morning. Here we are passing the beach huts with lots of noisy seagulls around. Oh, crikey. I'm making a real racket. Found a really nice pebble while I was walking along here. Don't know what it is, what it's made from, but yeah, it's just really nice. Honey coloured. Here we are, big clump of seaweed on the beach here. Not quite past the huts, but certainly at this end of the beach. So I'll have a quick look in here and see if we can see anything. And I might go further on, let Lynn have a hunt through here. You can see a little bit here. That might have possibilities. Let's see. Got a few little bits from here. They could be jet. I'll have to wait till Lynn catches up and check. Okay, I found a few little bits that could do with testing, Lynn. Would you like to see if we can test those little bits for me?
Okay. Look, I've got them too.
Okay.
I'm just thinking that they might be better if it's dry. If we wait for them until they're dry.
Don't know. Should be alright.
Okay.
It's wet and dry sandpaper, so it won't be.
Oh yes, okay.
Okay, have a look at your ones.
Black.
Black. Black.
Is it brown?
Don't know. Doubtful on that one. Very doubtful.
It does, isn't it?
That's not a piece, I'm sure. Don't think that's black enough either, man.
That's black. Yep, it's crumbled. Okay, see your pieces. Black. Oh, that's very black.
Yeah, very black. Definitely coal.
Black.
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 I just find a lot of coal. Lots
of other interesting things to see here.
Okay, time for another check on what we found.
Yeah, another touch test. Here we go. Black coal.
Oh dear. I'm not sure, that's got that red stuff in it. I don't think that's jet.
I know, that's good though, doesn't it?
It does look nice, but not jet.
Oh, it's brown.
Oh, maybe it is jet. Maybe I should take notice of those ones.
There we go. Black.
Black.
Alright, here's yours.
Oh, I think that's coal, that one.
Yeah.
Yep. That I think's too grey, so I don't think that's
nothing.
That's so small, I have no idea what it'll be.
Black is coal. Oh well, that's brown.
That's strange. Try it again.
You reckon I might have got a brown patch that...
Oh, I don't know, I just...
Oh, it's brown.
I haven't seen jet with that
flecky stuff in it.
Flecky stuff in it.
Oh,
maybe it does.
Look.
We can ask at one of the shops.
Yeah.
Gave us a brown mark. Little sea urchin. It's quite cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Been washed up with the seaweed.
A tiny one. Time to head back to the first beach. We picked up some cheese scones for our breakfast, and we'll come back here to see if we've got a little bit more luck than the last beach. Tide's a lot further out now.
No, it sure looks different.
Lots of seaweed here.
Yeah, well, hopefully you might find some jet in amongst it. Well, apart from a few pieces of coal, again, we're not having any luck on this beach either, are we?
No, we're not. It's got to be one little piece here for us.
You'd hope so. Not even a whole lot of little black pieces like at the other beach. Cliffs are pretty tall here, and lots of overhangs about to come off. You'd need to be a bit careful, particularly in winter. Very cool place to walk along hunting for jet though, even if we haven't been successful. On the way back to town, we just come down into the harbour to have a look along here because there's seaweed here as well, but we're not holding out a lot of hope that it will be here. We just don't know. Tide certainly goes out a long way since this morning when we're up at the lighthouse, or earlier this morning it was actually, but it's only 11:15 at the moment. We're at our third jet beach. And still probably no jet. One
lucky number
that might
3.
be jet. It did make a brown mark. I think it's time to head back to town, do you think?
Yeah, could be.
Now we can have a look at the jet shops and the jet museum.
Okay, sounds fun.
Boy, the streets are certainly filling up with people now compared to when we came through earlier this morning.
Sure are.
Some of the shops are just opening up at 5 to 11. But the crowds are coming, that's for sure. Okay, going into this Victorian jet shop here.
Hi.
Let's see what they have.
Lots of beautiful pieces to choose from. We've been down at the beach trying to find some.
Oh, can't find.
Yes, and we've been to 3 beaches, haven't we? And couldn't find any little bits and pieces.
It's very hard to find now.
Okay.
Oh, that's very good, Lynn.
Yes.
There's some advice. Back to Brunswick Bay.
Yes.
Yeah, and we know where to, a bit better where to look.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Look at the crowds here now.
Yes, are nice.
Let's look at the raw jet. I'm just going into the Whitby Jet Museum. Have a look around there. Apparently it's free entry. Might be some interesting old pieces in here. Oh, there's the raw jet. That's what we've got to look for.
Yeah, I didn't see anything like that, did you?
No. It wasn't quite what I thought we'd be looking for.
No.
It's interesting though. Some of the little pieces over here, they look a bit like what we found. They're a bit bigger. Most of it, well, all of it turned out to be coal. Some of these necklaces and things here are
Pretty elaborate, aren't
elaborate, aren't they? Apparently Queen Victoria made it popular when she was in mourning. Everyone at the palace had to wear jet jewellery.
Queen Victoria was in mourning for 40 years.
Wow, lots here. Look at it all.
Yeah, look at
I can
this.
imagine all made out of jet. Look, there's even look like dolls' furniture made out of jet.
That's cute.
Yeah, these are really big pieces. It's quite light, so although it looks quite heavy, I don't think it would be so heavy to wear.
That's in the other jet. It's just like this everything, but I can't do it.
Wow, what a huge piece. Look at the size of it.
Oh, look, you can see ammonites in it.
Can you see ammonites in them? Wow, I'm trying to get the ammonites.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see them. Oh, that's good.
We now have a better idea of what we're looking for. Okay, now we're off to solve the earth cache.
Okay, how far away is it, Lynn?
400 metres.
100 metres, all right.
Good. Looks like it's in the path, our park here, and it's 300 metres.
Okay. Oh, not too far now.
Right. But they're lovely.
Yeah, nice flowers, all right. Flower beds. Someone's looking after this well, aren't they?
They're beautiful.
In 60 metres, take a right onto the path.
I see the New Zealand flaxen flower here, Lynn.
It's beautiful.
Where's the tuis?
Yeah.
They should be eating those flowers.
Yes, I'd enjoy them.
Right, and this is ground zero for the earth cache.
Yeah, kind of. No, it's down there
Oh, okay.
more, I think. 30
further on.
metres. Looks like there's an information board.
The destination is on your left.
Look at the crocodile.
Oh, welcome to the Jurassic Garden.
Yes.
That's why it's an earth cache here.
Right, now question 1 of the earth cache is, what is the common name of the modern tree related to the trees from which jet is formed?
Okay.
Then we've got to describe any differences you notice between the mudstone at the base of the east cliff and the sandstone of the west cliff.
So that's back down where we were looking for the jet.
We've just been there.
Yeah, flying the drone, yeah.
Yeah. Then there is a simple test of any black rockery material that you find on the beach to see if it might be jet. What colour streak does jet leave when scraped on an abrasive surface? We know that. Yay. And then number 4 is name another organic gemstone. We know that one too.
Excellent. Good. We can complete the earth cache.
Yeah.
Well, this brings us to the end of our cache walk. We hope you enjoyed finding out about jet and the geocache that's to do with jet. So nice to be in a place where there's a geocache named after something that it's famous for. Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to go geocaching.